So I got another miracle. So the pacemaker guy came in and he says, I've been doing this for 26 years. I've only ever seen this scenario twice. So the pain was not related to it's possible, but I don't think so, of the signal completely fracturing and going. I don't have a signal in my right chamber. It was a birth defect. And he says, I've only seen this 2 times. And the love one gone. He just could have died. And the irony of this, my famous uncle, incredible heart surgeon, relative. He's actually my dad's uncle, but all those years, he saved all the many lives. He died the exact identical thing. He's one of the world-class, most famous heart surgeons in the history of this country. But he just came in, the pacemaker guy, on the one that put temporary in my neck. But I've got the aortic valve above the valve, which is the main artery it goes into. There's some issues there. Hope they don't have to do open heart surgery again on me, but if they do, they do. But he says, I've seen this scenario twice in my entire career. And, another miracle. Talk about fate. Because the pain was abstract and different. These doctors were blowing me off again. And I got a young intern who wasn't even supposed to be in there that day. That kid knew his shit. And he scheduled the stress test, but he said, just take it any old time. We think it's something else, blah, 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 just like I did. And I just was walking with the around. Like, no, I can tell. I'm windy. I walk like a gazelle. And I called them. They got me in immediately. And he says, you could have died at any moment. You have no signal. It's completely gone. So the signal that goes from the top of your heart down to the bottom of your heart tells it what to be, And he says, it kicked in last night. It was working last night. So 17% of the time it had to tickle. So got quite the view. That the same view I had 134 months ago, where I was given 2 months to live. The same right here, exact spot. As you know, I've been so tied to this hospital in this area my whole life, the old Glassman Pond. My guardian angel. God, what a journey, man. What a journey. Oh my God, what a journey. Stand journey.